once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one and all, to a brand new edition of the Quinn Spinn. A quick spin here today at Helping Our Music Evolve in the heart of East Nashville. I'm your host, Quinn, at least that's how I'm known here on the program. I'm back here on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and more for another rousing and riveting installment of the official podcast of Underground Music Collective. You heard Revel 9's All I've Become at the top of the show. That's been our opening theme song here at the Quinn Spinn since the great year of 2014. And it will be until the very end of days, and we are sponsored in my dreams and one day in reality by Liquid Death. Murder your thirst. And I am joined here today by TsukiMai, who is an emerging artist here in Nashville, Tennessee, and has some fresh perspective on the game here. So, first of all, thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Pleasure to have you. And of course, you're connected to the whole Rage crew here in Middle Tennessee.
That is correct.
Yep. And great group of folks, artists, producers, and just definitely check them out. But we're here, of course, to focus on you. And I'm going to start by asking you the three standard questions. Those three questions are, who are you? What are your passions? And why on earth would you want to come on the Quinn Spinn?
I am TsukiMai. I am originally from the UK. But I came to the U.S. when I was really young because my parents were in the military. I'm extremely passionate about any art related. I went to MTSU. I just graduated with a visual arts degree and a minor in graphic design. So anything visually, even like language arts. So I've been learning Japanese for over 2 years now, and I include that into a lot of my songs. So Suki and TsukiMai means moon, and so it's Moon May. But so I'm passionate about music as well because music has always been a part of my life since I've been on this earth. Yeah. My mom was a singer and my dad sang at his 50th birthday. Like he performed for his own birthday. And so music has always been a huge passion for me, but having it being so tangible is kind of like surreal in a way. But I chose this podcast to be on because of you, of course.
Oh, well, thank you.
Of course. But yeah, so I feel like anything art related, even mixed martial arts, I was in for a little bit as well. So anything art related is my life. So that's my ikigai, like my reason for being is art.
I love it. I love it. And currently, in the process of getting ready to release some music. That's
right. I have my first song that I have ever wrote and recorded with my producer, Izzy Rage. He helped me through this whole process. But we actually met at MTSU, and I asked him what a DAW was because I didn't know what that was. And I hit him up asking questions, and I came over to his studio, and then Selenophile was made. And it was extremely scary, but so much fun to finally create in that way. That's my first time creating anything musically. So I was really excited, but it is Selenophile, which Selenophile means someone who loves the moon. And so it's going to come out February 23rd.
And so what can we expect sonically from Selenophile?
Selenophile is hyperpop. It's got a lot going on. Of course, it has the Japanese and the English as well. But it's a very upbeat, but also heavy bass kind of song, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, it's got some deep lyrics as well. But overall, it's a song that you could definitely either headbang to or dance to or any kind of dancing or any
you can rage to it.
You can rage to it. Anything that you want to do to that song, that's just song for you. It's a versatile song.
I love it. And so you've also been out performing a little bit as well.
Yes. So I think that we've performed at least 5 times now. I am actually going to be performing on the 23rd. We're getting some details currently about that because we don't have all the details yet. But we're going to be performing with a girl named Audrey Rose, who's also an artist. And so I'm excited to perform along her because I met her. She was a part of Rage Crew as well, but she's really grown since then. So yeah, we're going to have that song released and this new performance, and it's going to be our 6th one, so I'm excited.
Amazing. And so looking to the rest of 2024, real quick, what can we expect? What do you have coming up?
More music, more, of course, but a lot of more like experimental music because currently Izzy and I have been making a lot of hyperpop. But I would like to kind of expand beyond hyperpop and go into more genres just to dabble in it, just to kind of expand the universe of what this is. And so we're going to probably go into more punk. I'm hoping we can go towards a little bit more Paramore-esque type of thing. I love Hayley Williams, so we're gonna see where that takes us.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, looking forward to it. So before we depart, just want to give you a chance to tell people where they can learn more about you.
Okay, so you can follow me at TsukiMai_music on Instagram and TikTok. I'll spell it out because TsukiMai can get a little hairy, but it's TSUKIMAI_music. And that is for both TikTok and Instagram. And soon there will be a YouTube channel as well.
All right. So make sure you check out TsukiMai.
Thank you.
Make sure you follow the Quinn Spinn. 2 N's in Quinn, 2 N's in Spin. Find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, YouTube, and more. Also on the socials, on Instagram and Threads, it's Quinn Spinn Official. On Facebook and TikTok, it's the Quinn Spinn. And I mean, we're not really on X, but if you want to follow us there, it's the Quinn Spinn there as well. Just haven't really used it. It's X now. It's weird. UMCNashville.com is our central hub for all things independent music, creativity, community, and more at Underground Music Collective. You can also find UMC by typing in UMC Nashville, and that'll take you to most of our socials, except Facebook, because I kind of botched getting the name. So it's UMC Worldwide on Facebook. Let's see, what else? Oh, UMC 20, that playlist. Yeah, it does come out every Tuesday. I should know that. And it also, in addition to 20 fresh tracks every Tuesday, features the latest episode or episodes of this very podcast. So that's something to look forward to. At Nash Live Shows, we have lots of shows coming up here in Nashville, here in this wonderful building that we're in, as well as perhaps out on the town. So stay tuned at Nash Live Shows on Instagram. Revel 9's All I Become going to take us out like it brought us in. Grab some muffins on your way out and wash them down with a tall frosty can of liquid death.